On this Godzilla Wolf 1, and I am back with another Skyrim live stream and the continuing adventures of Anguillus the Argonian. And we will be getting started shortly as soon as I get everything set up. I am going to load this up because I do want to look through books. Okay, so last time we completed a side quest from one of the other Daedric lords. Okay, so just messaging this out. We got a new mask, which is kind of cool. Not like it's mainly used for get better prices and stuff. Like it doesn't offer much in terms of combat, but it's useful for speech checks and stuff. Why do I sound so bored on my own headset? That's weird. Also, apparently, let me check one thing first. Okay, because if I just scroll up here. Yeah, today is Ray Harryhausen's birthday. Or would be. Yeah, he died in 2013, rest in peace. But, yeah, today is his birthday, so, yeah, maybe go watch a movie that he made, because he was a special effects legend. Hi, Fire Neos, glad you could make it. Okay, let's pick a... Also, I think we have enough money now, we can buy a house now, which is... Yeah, we do have enough to buy a house now, that's really good, actually. Okay, let's pick one of these. Let's see here. I think that's the one we just read, the King of Beggars story, which the Beggar Prince. We read that. We read that. See, the thing is, this seems like part of a continuing story. Oh wait, we've read this before, I think. No, I don't think we have. The early decades of Emperor Uriel's life were marked by aggressive expansion and consolidation of the imperial influence throughout the empire, especially in the east in Morrowind and Black Marsh, where the empire's power was limited and imperial culture was weak, and the native customs and traditions were strong and largely opposed to assimilation. During this period, Uriel greatly benefited from the arcane support and shrewd counsel of his close advisor, Imperial Battermage Jigger Khan. Okay, so for reference, Black Marsh is the homeland of the Argonians, which is what I am. And yeah, this is obviously pro-imperial, so it doesn't say this. But the Argonians kick the Imperials' butts. Like, the Imperials don't so much rule Black Marsh as they've gotten slightly into and just let the Argonians passively do what they want. They do not rule Black Marsh, because the Argonians kind of kick their butt, along with the, environment. Story of Ariel's marriage to Princess Calavoria is a less happy tale, though she was a beautiful and charming woman and greatly loved and admired by the people. The empress was a deeply unpleasant and arrogant, ambitious, grasping woman. Ariel Septim with her feminine wiles, but Ariel Septim thereafter soon regretted his mistake and was repelled by her. They heartily detested one another and went out of their ways to hurt one another. Their children were victims of this unhappy marriage. With his agile mind and vaunting ambition, Ariel soon outstripped his master in the balanced skill of threatened diplomacy. Ariel's success in co-opting household as an advanced guard of imperial culture and economic development in Morrowind is a noteworthy example. However, Ariel also grew in pride and self-assurance. Jagar Karn fed Ariel's pride, hiding behind the mask of an out-faced former master. Charn, purchased a complete trust that led finally to Uriel's betrayal and imprisonment in oblivion and Karn's sequel and usurpation of the throne. Betrayed and imprisoned. Little is known of Ariel's experience while trapped in oblivion. He said he remembers nothing but an endless series of waking and sleeping nightmares. He says he believed himself to be dreaming and had no notion of the passage of time. Publicly, he long claimed to have no memory of the dreams and nightmares of his imprisonment, but from time to time during the interviews with the Emperor that would form the basis of his autobiography, he would relate details of nightmares he had and would describe them as similar to nightmares he had in oblivion. He seemed not so much unwilling as incapable of describing the experience, but it was clear that the experience changed him. In 389, he was a very young man, full of pride and energy and ambition. During the Restoration, after his rescue and return to the throne, he was an old man, grave, patient, and cautious. He also became conservative and pessimistic, where policies in his early life were markedly bold and even rash. Ariel accounts of this change as a reaction to and revulsion for the early teachings and counsel of Jagar Karn. However, Uriel's exile in oblivion also drained and wasted him in body and spirit, though his mind retained its shrewd cunning and flexibility of his youth. The story of Charn's magical impersonation of the Emperor, the unmasking of Charn's imposture by Queen Varashia, and the roles played by King Ria Silmain and her champion in assembling the Staff of Chaos, defeating the renegade Imperial Battle Mage Jagar Karn, and restoring Uriel to the throne is treated at length in Stern Kamal's excellent 3-volume biography of Varanar. There is no reason to recount that narrative here. Summarized briefly, Jagar Karn's neglect and mistreatment of imperial affairs resulted in a steady decline in the empire's economic prosperity, allowed many petty lords and kings to challenge the authority of the empire, and permitted strong local rulers in the east and west to indulge in open warfare over land sovereign rights. Restoration and the miracle of peace in Varnenfell. During the Restoration, Uriel Septim turned from the aggressive campaign of military intimidation and diplomatic accommodation in his early years and relied instead on clandestine manipulation of affairs behind the scenes through the agencies of the various branches of the Blades. A complete assessment of the methods and objectives of this must wait until after the Emperor's death, when the voluminous diaries archived at his country estate may be open to the public, and when the Blades no longer need to maintain the secretly to protect the eyes of its agents. Two signal achievements of this period point to the efficiency of civil policy: the miracle of peace, the popularly known as the Warp in the West, that transformed the Ilic Bay region from an unruly assortment of warring petty kingdoms into a well-ordered and peaceful modern countries of Hammerfell, Sentinel and Wayrest, and Oricium, and the colonization of Vennerfell, presided over by the skillful machinations of King Hadlard and Merwin and Lady Marshiva, the Queen Mother, which brought Morrowind closely into the sphere of imperial influence. Personally, think a good option for a house is the one you can make at Fareth. It allows for you to build up to extra rooms and a bedroom for your children if you want to adopt them. And there's an ant crawling on my computer. I don't know where that came from. That sounds good, but the problem is I hate Fareth's Jarl. Like, I really hate their Jarl. He is a immature, selfish, kind of evil person. the golden peace king in this court, and the 9 in the east following the miracle of peace. Best described in unless I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm pretty sure that's the one I was there last time, and if that is the one, then I don't want anything to do with their Jarl. And then I was following the miracle of peace, and the empire entered a period of prosperity and peace. Compared to his early years of Uriel's reign, when the imperial heartland and west solidly integrated into the empire, Uriel was able to turn his full attention to the east, to Morrowind, exploiting conflicts at the heart of the Morrowind monolithic tribe religion and the long-established great house system of government, and taking advantage of the terrible threat that the divine beings at the heart of the tribunal religion presented to growing colonies in Venerville. Uriel worked through the shadowy agents of the Blades and through the court of King as a more about to shift the center of political power in Morrowind. The great house council stood in his court. He took advantage of the collapse of the Orthodox middle courts and Kells to establish the 9 divines as the dominant faith, and I cannot pronounce those. Annabal's treatment of the establishment of the 9 in the east in his 4-volume Life and Times of the Nerevarrian is comprehensive. However, he fails to resolve the central mystery of this period. How much did Uriel know about the prophecies of Nerevarrian, and how did he learn of their significance? The definitive resolution of this and other mysteries must await the future release of the Emperor's private papers and have a relenting of the Blade's strict policies on secrecy concerning their agents. So, yeah, if that... Okay, so can I... No, I can't. I gotta leave here first. So yeah, we got that mask last time, so let's get out of here. Yeah, Is there another way out? Or do I have to go all the way back? I think this leads out. At least it should. Oh, okay, so yeah, there is a back door. Is great, so we can get out of here now. But yeah, if that is the same place I was last time, I don't like the Jarl of that place. Also, I should probably continue the main storyline soon. But let's fast travel. I think I'm gonna... Okay, why can't I... where do I go now? Okay, so apparently I just gotta go this way until I get out of this area. But... yeah, we need to get to... I'm thinking Whiterun. I'm thinking Whiterun. Hello, sir.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
But, yeah, I'm thinking Whiterun. The problem with Farkreth, if that was the place, which I can't actually look at because the map... Oh, here we go. Let's see. I think it's over here. That's Solitude. Where is... Where is that it? Yeah, Falkreth. I do not like their Jarl. I just think he's just completely immoral. I do not want anything to do with him. In fact, I'm sincerely planning to go there and hunt down every bandit in his immediate vicinity to mess up his plans. That is a thing we are going to do. But at the same time, I also need to continue the storyline, or else we'll get overpowered, and that would be problematic. Yeah, Clavicus Vile, we just now dealt with him. Okay, so let's sell off some stuff. And then we'll head up to the castle, and I think I'm just gonna buy my house here. Because the thing is, we can always build more houses.
By the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
We can always buy more houses.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Hello, sir.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. Shoot, I should not have sold that. That fear. Nah, I've got the fear enchantment on the other thing. Yeah, that's right. Which mace? Okay, 17, 20. So let's sell that. Wait, can I destroy that? I don't know if I can or not. I don't think... Oh, no, actually, I think I could use that. Okay, so let's sell that. That's what I'm wearing. Shoot, I completely forgot. I should be wearing that mask, actually. I mean, okay, if someone walked up to me wearing this, I would not be more likely to...
Do come back. I'd eat trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, so that helped.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying.
I mean, I'm gonna keep wearing this mask until we get up there, because it might actually make
Need
our...
something.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time.
Look it up, and that it also is something you can do in Dawnstar and Morthal, so you could do that if you want to. Okay, that would probably be a good idea. I just need to... Let me see, where is... Oh wait, I can just follow the Dawnguard quest line, can't I? Oh, we can wear this. It has no armor value whatsoever, but we could wear it. I'm not going to, though, because it's not a very good thing.
Sharing the heavens. With man?
When the Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion, they shamed us all.
Okay. Well, I still need to use this enchanting table in here. Well, the thing is, I'd also have to become a Thane of those places, which could be a problem.
Heard they're reforming the Dawnguard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the Jarl's presence. I've got my eyes on you.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could. Now, if you
Hey,
don't
who do I
mind,
talk
I've
to
got a city
buy a
to keep.
house?
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
I'm gonna head over here and use this enchanting table to try to get the enchant off this magical regen thing. Okay.
Divine smile on you, friend.
So who do I talk to buy that? To buy a house?
Honor to you, my Thane. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Until next time.
Okay, how do I buy a house? Because I really want to continue the main storyline.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Actually, no, I'm just here. I was just here to kill a dragon.
It seems our enemies have no end of spies, saboteurs, and assassins to send against us. I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway.
Okay, so she's not the one I talked to, apparently. You're just a guard. Is it you, maybe?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Okay, I can purchase a house. I need to unload a lot of this stuff. Also, let's see if I put the other mask, my mask of Vile on.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach. The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you.
Okay, let's
If there's
go
any
check
more I
these
can
other
help you
places
with.
out. I'm going to have to become Thane of them, though, and that's...
Just let me know.
Thing is, I like this armor so much better. Like, I prefer this armor over, like, the look of this armor over this. Alright, I keep it on me in case I need it. That's what I do. Okay, so using the carriage near the right one runs stables, which is outside. Okay.
Businesses, your children, your very lives.
And what does the Empire do? Nothing!
Okay. But the thing is, I want to continue the main storyline, but I need to get a house so I can store my stuff, because I've got so much stuff on me, it is honestly rather ridiculous, and okay, so the stables are over here. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that yeah, okay, that I can deal with. Horsey! Which I could probably steal if I wanted to. Okay, but I don't want to. I'm a good guy. Okay, so.
You want
Need a
something
ride?
from me?
Where do you want to go?
Okay, let's see. Dawnstar sounds
Climb and
cool.
back, and we'll be off.
Yes.
Oh, steady.
Also, doggy. So is Dawnstar where the Dawn Guard is? I'm not wanting to join the Dawn Guard yet. I want to continue this main story first, because Dawn Guard is supposed to be post-game DLC. Okay. And there's a dragon over there. I might have to deal with that. Problem is, I don't have a house. Let's see, where is the Jarl's place here? Is this
Divine's sake, Scald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Auric is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
What the?
He's proud of his service.
There's a... Why? I did not intend for this to happen, but I guess we're doing this now.
Oh. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
Where did it go?
Get him! Kill him!
I've suffered worse than I'll have your head.
Okay. I'm trying to find this guy. John Ray.
can still put up a fight.
What the? Look, I didn't mean to do it. What happened? Did I accidentally hit them with something? Dang it. There's a dragon here. There's priorities. Okay, fine. Deal with the dragon. Why are they coming after me? Look, there's a dragon.
Haven't lived this long to be beaten by you.
Oh wait, I got something that might actually be useful here. Or, you know, they'll just attack me anyway. What the heck happened? Why did they just suddenly start attacking me? They're fighting a dragon, and then they just suddenly start attacking me for no real reason. Did I accidentally, like, use something that offended them? Or accidentally hit them with an arrow or something? Like, why did the guard just suddenly start trying to kill me? I don't understand what happened there. But the entire reason that dragon ended up ravaging a part of the town was purely because of that. And now we're clear back here, and I have to do all that all over again. Great. So basically, if I accidentally hit anyone, I aggro the guard and they kill me. Great. Who are you?
Yes? We are traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored.
Huh.
They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life.
Oh, so hey, doggy.
Need something?
I'm trying to talk to you.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Okay, let's try this again.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Speak quickly.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
Oh, I think I accidentally used my Fushro Da, but that... I don't know how I accidentally used it. Well, whatever. The dragon's probably going to attack again anyway, and honestly, part of me just wants to leave the guard to fight it, but... Yeah, that's not the heroic thing to do. I just had to be more careful. Okay, let's equip that instead, and let's do this. Hopefully the dragon doesn't spontaneously attack again. I know it's nearby. And, like, no one seemed to notice the dragon.
Divine's sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Ulrich is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service. The Legion taught us.
And yep, there's the dragon again.
I'm getting out of here. This isn't over. I catch you sending money to General.
Are you all right?
This don't just stand there. Kill him.
I'm working on it.
We've already lost the dragon.
Okay. Okay, it's a different kind of dragon now? Okay, well, I mean, at least I'll get another... No, you did not scare it off. And it just happens to have a iron war. I guess it ate someone with an iron warhammer. I mean, I gotta take this stuff. It's gonna fill up my inventory, but what you gonna do? I can't take the iron warhammer though, so that's a problem. Okay, so that's dead. Hey guys, you missed me killing a dragon.
It's like the ancient legends.
Helping with
Dragonborn.
By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
It's really dead then.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you. That's right, Dawnstar. My Dawnstar is plagued with nightmares. I haven't slept properly in days. That priest of Mara who came here before you says the divines will cure us. Well, until they do, I don't have any business to discuss with outsiders. Well, the Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a divine's blessing, victory is assured.
Well, I am part
Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true. The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Okay, so how do I initiate...
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever. Stay out of trouble now.
Next Imperial I see is dead.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
I'll take my leave then.
Okay, so where do I need to go to solve this thing? Is Mara the priestess that's back?
Fight
no,
or
Mara
die well.
I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over 35 years.
Let me see.
They say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant, burned it to the ground. Never heard of vampires doing anything like that before.
Okay, I need to find someone in the inn. Okay. Okay, that's the barracks. Alright, I just remembered I can now do this. I just ate a dragon soul, so...
Come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having one. We won't give up this port to the Imperials without a fight. Don't you worry.
And one of the first songs I ever learned, Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Warwickstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
What troubles you, my son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our meat. Now I think it's high time.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Also, I'm going to put the mask on because until I buy a house, Okay, so I'm assuming this guy is an invincible companion, right? So long as I'm not the one that accidentally kills him.
Follow me. It's this way.
Okay. Which way?
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
Yeah, I understand, and to be honest, this is probably the first Daedric Lord I've ran into that I'm having to fight against, because the other two I've met...
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
Okay, I mean, I could probably run ahead. Oh, okay, is he following me now?
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? This way, my son.
Oh, okay, I see. That's the Dawn Guard thing, isn't it? Is he just going in a really roundabout way that I just have to follow?
Time for your final rest.
Okay, that's an issue. So let me guess, I'm gonna have to climb all the way back up here with him now. Yep. Gotta do all this all
Follow me.
over
It's this
again.
way. It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
Okay, well, thankfully it seems that now that I know the path, he just follows.
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence.
Where do I go again?
The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
Okay, we're definitely saving up here. Go get him, Nova.
Fight to the last. Don't worry, I'll help you in a second, dude. Just gotta let my health recharge. Okay, so he can't die. That's good to know. I hope you're not expecting a thank you.
Let's see here. Okay, so he can't die. That's good to know. Like, he got knocked down, but he just got right back up and was fine. So that's good to know. I hope that that's the most dangerous thing we face in here, honestly. Hi, Holy Cross. Where did he go?
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Well, thankfully I'm immune to disease because I'm a werewolf.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the Skull of Corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Let's see.
They mustn't stop us. Never should have come here.
Actually, the studded armor is really worth its value.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Okay, lead the way. I mean, in the roundabout, I appreciate this guy going back to try to atone for his mistakes. I just wish he, wasn't so slow.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakening within.
They're still here. Stop them!
Yes,
oh,
my son.
I remember.
What is it I can help with?
He said that the miasma could drive a person insane. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful what else I grab. Yeah, these robes aren't... I have to be careful. Like, the studded armor is really good. So essentially we're having to mercy kill these people. Which is honestly rather sad.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now, almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact. Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Garlic. Yeah, their robes are really not very valuable. You said the ones around the troll skull. I don't need a troll skull. Already wants to be happening. You said the ones around the balcony. Yeah, Twilight Sparkle would not be very happy about this. Varieties of Daedra, that could come in handy. That's not what we're looking for.
Yes, my son. Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. all believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina. I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
I mean, I'd probably take the troll skull if I could wear it.
Wait! We're still under attack! Destroy! Area pod! You're a fool to fight!
I can't hold this. In fact, I no longer can carry anything, which is unfortunate. I can take that, but... This is why I need a house so I can put all these books in it. I really actually should not have grabbed those books.
Is someone there?
No more!
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
That resist shock potion sounds like it'd be very useful. Okay, this is annoying, and again, the reason.
Yes, I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Let's see, where is it?
Continue.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary. And what...
To the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell. Need something?
Okay, we are in the green round. Yeah, also I can't touch anything, so...
Worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it.
Okay, that was an interesting thing.
For Dawnstar! What happened?
Okay, yeah, I feel sorry for these guys because they were driven mad by the miasma, so they're not... This is kind of a mercy kill, unfortunately. I need to look out for that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
You have got to be kidding me. No. Really?
Give me just a moment.
All the way back here. That is ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. That is unfair. That is just so unfair.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmare.
Yeah, I know what the source of the nightmares is. This is... Okay, I am mad now. I am genuinely mad.
Behold the skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woe. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Yeah.
Lady, no!
Okay, I'm not going to take the armor because... Like, I'll take the studded armor, but I'm not going to take anything...
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point.
I hate when stuff like that happens, where it's just like
of this temple comes from
the entire...
experience.
Seriously, there were no autosave points or anything in the entire dungeon until that point.
I've spent the last few decades.
That is
I'll still
so
have my key to the
annoying.
library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
And this guy is so slow.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Oh, I have the autosave timer on. I'll just have to save between...
Not dead. Kill them! Kill them all! Kill the defilers!
The benevolence of Mars.
Okay. Thing is, I know where the book is. It's right here. You know, advantage of bypassing the quest markers. We can always come back for the books later. I don't want to have them
This library
carried
used to
on
be
my
filled with
inventory.
arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned.
For Dawnstar!
I wish there was a way to save these people, but apparently
Wait, we're still under attack!
Okay, let's say that we're going to apply the same thing as we do with the other.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the info. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dreamstride. Yes, my son. Let me take a look. Mara be praised. It involves a recipe for a... Yes, the Torpor grants an ability. I assure you, that... Sadly, I'll have yet to see... as a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. I'll believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Okay, we're saving because I am not going through the entire dungeon again. Okay, so we're gonna go with my normal thing, and I'm debating whether the thing is, these are people who've been driven insane by the miasma. So I'm debating whether or not we can take that.
That's the best you can do.
Oh, this is an issue. Nova, stop it. Stop it, Nova. Okay, run.
I hope you're not expecting a thank you.
Jeez, what's your problem? I'm just healing you, dude. I'm debating whether or not we should headcanon it that these people are being taken back to, like, somewhere for help, or... Because it's... The way it's framed is that it's a mercy kill because they're driven insane by the miasma and they've lost their mind. Because that's what he said, that the longer you're under the miasma, the...
What lady?
Still under attack!
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the Torpor. It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The Torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. We find it.
So yeah, I'm on the fence about how we describe this situation. And we're potions of shock resistance, which those are probably a pretty good thing to have in here. Okay, the Daedra Hearts, I don't know what potion I use them for, but I know they're rare. I feel sorry for these guys, though, because they're...
Yes, my son. I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact.
Because it's not their
fault. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as... I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Most of them were dead as it was,
then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
I mean, to be fair, these guys were also
But
cultists of the Daedric
we have no
prince who's
alternative.
causing this.
It's the will of Vermina.
So they might
And what
not
about
have been...
you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here to guard this skull online.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about this, but again, I'm not... Like, it's one of those things where they describe it kind of as a mercy kill. So I'm not entirely sure how I should... These things... Like, I don't know if we should headcanon that I took these guys, like, back to somewhere safe to try to save them or not. Because it's described as a mercy kill because they've gone insane. Because they don't even recognize their own friends.
Worked. Mara be praised.
It's just one of those things where I'm confused.
You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything
Also, I think their
quite like
dialogue should be better.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the
Like, the
excitement
dialogue
of
should
seeing
reflect
history
their
through the
insane a
eyes of
little
another.
better. I mean, that's what he says
Sadly,
they are.
I am resigned
And
to
I'm
just
assuming
reading
since they
of its
don't
wonders
recognize
through my
him,
research
that
of the
would
skull.
be the case.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over
Also,
our mission. My
Veramia
apologies.
is responsible for all this, and these were
The inner
cultists,
sanctum lies
so
ahead.
I'm not entirely
We must
sure
reach the skull and put an
how to
end to
feel about this
Dawnstar's
situation.
troubles.
I just know that we need to save the town. Like, that's the thing. We need to save Dawnstar.
We must get to the skull and destroy
Also,
it.
I'm saving because... Ooh, okay, I can use that. Yeah, so there are so many conflicting possibilities about this situation. Like, on one hand, I do feel the... But regardless, we can say that if it depends... Okay, you're going down quickly.
Time your final rest. Awaken.
Okay, I'm in the corner.
Out of our guide. You.
Okay, no, he did. Well, at least I saved before we fought, so that's a good thing. Yeah, definitely gonna need to send my Atronach after that guy. Maybe...
They've awakened.
Kill the defilers!
Okay, that sounded a bit more like... Like, that sounded a bit more like what they kind of described it as being, that guy sounded a bit more unhinged and insane. I'm letting him handle those because, for the most part...
Never should have come here.
I can't carry that.
I hope you're not expecting a thank you.
Dude, I'm just trying to be nice. You don't have to be a grump about it. I mean, I understand completely why you might be a bit of a grump, considering we're having to, you know, fight our way through your friends who you left to die.
For Lady Mara. Do you? Goodbye.
Okay, where's my Atronach?
No one backs an order. We must end the nightmare.
See, the studded armor, though, that's really good. I should probably be using my bound sword more.
Wait. Barry, Thornton, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, Priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. Take heed of the way.
Okay, I think that kind of confirms these are. Okay, these guys are powerful. I should probably throw... probably throw her in there. Okay, now like, they have a right to be angry. At the same time, we do legitimately need to get past them. That, and at that point, I really don't have any control over the situation.
Kill the defilers!
So, I'm kind of on the fence because these guys are the priests of one of the more malevolent Daedric lords, so...
We're still under attack!
See, that's the thing I'm not sure how to feel about this, because...
By her benevolence, you shall not stop! I fought worse than you. You dare fight us?
So this is one of those situations where... This situation kind of entirely depends on how moral the priests are, how I feel about this. Because it kind of sort of feels like they're not... like they worship a malevolent Daedric lord. So, it's not like yes, I follow Hersing, but I'm kind of working for Hersing, so that's kind of an issue. Okay.
Wait. There, Thorin, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep.
Should I leave him to fight them and go try to destroy the skull?
I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. Take heed.
This is one of the situations I don't like being in. On one hand, I see their point. On the other, they're also... gotta deal with this situation. Oh, where's that potion of shot? Where's this shock?
I'll see you burn.
Yeah, I don't really see much of an option here if I want to save the town. This is one of those situations, I don't know whose side I'm on, but I know I've got to deal with this situation. Okay, I've got my hit skin up, so now let's... Look, you guys just...
Vermina, forgive me.
I knew Baron and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it my... I knew Baron and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's
Look,
will
dude,
to torment
I don't
me
like
so?
doing this.
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend. It's time. The skull must be destroyed.
So, this whole situation...
If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Yeah, on one hand, I don't know... Like, most of them were specifically driven insane. Also, Orcish sword. That's a pretty good sword, actually. I don't know. This is one of those morally gray missions that are hard to understand, but Mara wants it destroyed, and she is a benevolent deity.
Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
No. You're just trying to protect your skull. I know what you're doing. Because you're the one responsible for all this, so of course you want to not to destroy the skull.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me. In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here. There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
I am conflicted about this mission. I'm going to take this Orcish sword. Or rather, I wanted to, but I'm going to have to get rid of a pound of something. Let's see. This is one of those missions I think I probably should be conflicted about. Okay. Because on one hand, we saved Dawnstar from the nightmares, and most of these people were driven insane by the miasma, and thus were insane. So it could be seen as a mercy kill. On the other hand, he did legitimately turn on and betray him. The orcs are the bad guys. Like, the orcs are obviously bad guys. Because these were orc raiders who attacked the temple and wanted to kill everyone. So, you know, understandable. And everyone was trying to kill us. And I don't know how I feel about this whole situation. But we saved Dawnstar. Like, that's the important thing. We saved Dawnstar from the nightmares, so... yeah. And I'm not sure how good of people the cultists here were. That's another factor. I'm genuinely unsure how good of people the cultists were, because they're worshipping one of the more malevolent Daedric lords, and don't really seem to care what Vararia is doing to the people. So I'm very much on the fence about how I feel about this situation. And I'm lost. I'm trying to get out of here. Let's see. I think it's over here, actually. But now he can be a companion we can haul around with us. I cannot carry that right now, but now I can head down to the town and tell them the nightmares are over. But, yeah, I'm kind of on the fence here on how I feel about this mission. On the other hand, we did save Dawn. Let me look it up. Let me look up the cults and see what it says about them. I really need to remember to talk to my companions a bit more. Well, I talk to him mostly. Let me see. Okay, so... That's weird. So, apparently most of them are slaves of Varmina. And if you raise them from the dead with a conjuration spell, they thank you for releasing them from her when they die. So most of them are slaves of her who we rescued from her, I guess. Okay. So I guess they were villains. Like, I kind of assumed they were, given they worship a very bad Daedric prince. So... yeah, it looks like that was the right choice. But yeah, it's a morally complicated one, but we had to do it to save Dawnstar from the Daedric Prince's nightmares, so it was a necessary thing to do. Oh crud. This is a bad situation to be in. Let's see. So we were, so I guess most of them apparently were slaves to the Daedric Prince. If you resurrect them, you can tell that apparently. But as far as my character is really concerned, I think they're just...
I'm no one special. Just a miner who swings a pickaxe for his drinking money.
Yeah, that was a morally confusing one, but... We did save Dawnstar from nightmares, and... I guess freed those, like, either Mercy killed those people or freed them from the Daedric Lord or whatever. That was a confusing one, and it's morally questionable.
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
I'm Skald's housecarl, and head of his guard in Dawnstar.
We are poised for glory, Yod. The Empire will never take Dawnstar, while every last man, woman, and child here
I'm confused at how I
breath.
feel about that, but...
With respect, Jarl, you can't
I'm
ask everyone
going
to
to
throw
say we did
themselves
the right
against
thing,
trained legionnaires.
and-
Let's leave the fighting to the Stormcloaks.
You're right. Why dilute the glory with too many souls fighting over it? We'll drive out the Empire and be celebrated as heroes when we win.
If we win, this war's gonna drag on for years. I can feel it. We need to prepare for a long struggle ahead.
Enough of your dire predictions. We will talk about this another time. You're not as dumb as you look.
Skald, if you don't mind, sir, I have a request.
You have a request of me, Bullfrick? This should be interesting.
Well, I was thinking, sir, with the war going on, maybe I could enlist, fight the Imperials.
A servant? Enlisting in the Stormcloaks? Oh, Bullfrick.
Okay, I'm beginning to lose my interest in having a house here.
Oh, you're always good for a laugh.
But on the other hand, this guy's more neutral than the other
Yes,
one.
sir, that's me, the oafish servant.
I think I'm just gonna make my house in Whiterun.
I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over
I'm
35
Skald's
years.
housecarl, and head of his
Don't
guard
bother
in
me again
Dawnstar.
unless it's important.
Yeah, we're just gonna get our house in Whiterun. Like, I appreciate I freed the town from the nightmares, but I don't like that guy very much. He seems like a glory hound, and I'm not too fond of him. Well, no, there was that other place you said we could get a house. So... Okay, so on one hand, killing those people, those cultists, they were essentially, from the sound of it, if you raise them from the dead and then they die again, they thank you for freeing you from her. So they might be more slaves than worshippers, except for those main two, which would make them morally ambiguous. So it's a we saved the town.
Can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Let's just dwell on the fact that we saved the town. How about that? This is a complicated thing. Let's see. Morthal. You said Morthal.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Morthal.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Also, I need to sell like a lot of stuff.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's.
That quest was... I don't... Yeah, because if this Jarl's is not better than those two, I'm just going to make my house in Whiterun. Because the other two Jarls we've met are not morally right. Also, we really do need to be continuing the storyline. Like, because I'm already leveled up quite a bit. Okay.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
The Legion's always looking for strong,
problems
capable
as it
warriors.
is.
You think you've
It's no use. Let's get back to it then. Unless it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk. Too much to do. The world's going mad, and our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic. How can I? She never speaks with us. She's allowed this wizard, Falcon, to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And now there's talk of rebellion and dragons? What help could Ygritte be against them? No. We can only rely on ourselves. You do well to remember that.
All right then.
I also hope that this quest is not morally, is less morally complicated. I just want a quest where we can... there really wasn't a good resolution to that other than... Because I couldn't destroy the skull without killing those two people.
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves, we will no doubt see. Welcome. I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength.
No, someone who's actually sane.
That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right. The divines reveal things to me at times, yes. I do not hide this. It is a gift. Anyone who believes otherwise does not and cannot understand it.
Okay, I'm going to not look at that because I don't necessarily want to be spoiled on what the wizard's doing.
You will not disrespect Jarl Idgrod while in this hall. Do we have an understanding?
Actually, yes. Look, I actually like her so far. She's actually someone that seems very worthy of my respect.
It's no secret that Jarl Idgrod is... different. It's also no secret that there are rumors about her and her visions. I won't repeat them, and I won't allow them to be spread under this roof. Now you go about your business. Good day.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open. I speak and others hear. It is my hope that instead they listen.
Okay, I'm going to find a place to sell my stuff.
They're reforming.
What is Argonian?
I'm being an Argonian.
Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Yeah, they are. I actually am one, but I'm a good guy, don't worry.
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
Yeah, I'm not going to look at the description you just gave because I don't want to be spoiled on what the wizard is. I'm going to assume the wizard is a good guy and it's just racism on their part that's making them think he's bad. Because I actually do respect the... I think this is probably going to be where we're going to set up shop because I like the Jarl here. Like, she seems to be a sane person. Like, she seems to be just a normal person that actually, like, okay, yeah, she has visions, but this is a magical world, so I can totally buy that. Hello? Okay, where can I sell some stuff? And also, this seems like a place my Argonian would actually be kind of comfortable, because it's more of a watery, swampy place than Whiterun, and that seems like the kind of place that Argonian would like to be. There's gotta be a shop here somewhere. Oh, there's something over here. So we finally found a place with a sane Jarl. Like, that's a good thing. We got a sane Jarl, a nice looking place, and I'm assuming something that's going to not involve as much moral ambiguity as the situation we were just in. Just need to find a place to sell stuff really quick. What?
Morthal used to be. I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast. Until next time.
I'll talk to you later, because I might end up being your neighbor, and I find your wolfish grin unsettling. Yeah, maybe that had... Maybe you're onto something, maybe
Please
you're
don't
not.
mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not. I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things. My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
I know the priestess. I helped her with a whole problem. So yeah. Okay. Where is this place? Has got to have a shop, doesn't it?
Do you like magic? Valian says I'm good at learning. I like learning about magic.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know magic. I mean, apparently this town isn't very fond of magic, but then again, it doesn't seem like they're very fond of werewolves.
Trouble?
No.
I'm just a poor... This damn war. My boys to grow up without a mother? What life is that? It's not right, I tell you.
Oh, I agree with that. Okay, we're going to... I guess we'll just end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.